mind-blowing presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Falcons. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Brandon Aubrey has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And here we go from SoFi. Moore with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Back to pass on second and short. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Harris, the motion man here. Straight ahead with Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Williams now on first and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
We know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Tight end motioning right. Play action now for Herbert. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons, nothing.
kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Chargers.
This return starts at the 5.
The Falcons.
Well, have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. The consistency and the confidence that could come out of that should endure.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity Lion.
They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and just 2 to go.
70 Timberwolves.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete out to the right side. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
Now on to punt. Somebody whose excellent football adventure began growing in San Dimas. It's Ryan Stonehouse. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Go, hey, go, go, go. Go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yard to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing now, Herbert. Screen here for Williams. Breaks through and breaks away. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe block as he set out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. Trying for the deep ball. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty cool look right there. The kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
2nd and 10. Herbert trying again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like when you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape. It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
3rd and long for him here. To the outside, it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off.
The nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Algier with another carry. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's Algier on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Come on. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll run it with Robinson. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. All set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Go! Practice. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On it with Robinson from the pistol. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They run for the first time with a rookie from Clemson. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal. Back to the well again. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Go.
Another carry for him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to do more interceptions.
He's going to go out of bounds. Looks like a little short of the 35. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Tight end going in motion here. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Well, we all remember they were able to turn that first interception into a touchdown, and now they get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, takeaways are A1. We know that. Every defensive preaches it, but when you could score off those turnovers, points off takeaways, that often leads to huge, huge results for your team.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Algier running behind center. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. John, well done there.
Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Gets this one to London. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Falcons. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Billy Bowman. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. First and 10 from the 32. Here's a handoff for Algier. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Hoping trying to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Ready? Liking 18.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Come on. Hey. Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Let's
at
go
the
now.
Chargers' 4-yard line.
Algier goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Running with Robinson. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Take some guts anytime you call a draw on 3rd down, Brock, but when it works, you sure look like the smartest one in the building.
Love that element of surprise. It's in those moments where you'll find enough space up the middle to go get to that marker and beyond.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Chargers 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And dodged the tackle. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw. They could stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's completed right side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage. It didn't look like he ever really got a chance to fully get that play started, Kate. Just not enough time for him to work before they were all over him making that stop.
The Falcons 5-yard line.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Here's Herbert. Near the goal line. Touchdown, LA. The deficit.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
17. Chargers 14.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good game. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Staying on the grab with Harris. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A gain of a yard.
Okay, ready?
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70. Ready?
Here's Robinson up the middle, and he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. Now some great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Herbert. Has it at the 7. That is an LA touchdown. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
21. Falcons 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away.
Kickoff for the Chargers.
Has this at the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
2nd and 10, back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for no gain.
So we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
No throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Falcons.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's going to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Back to Pitts it goes. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's making a house call. Pick 6 for Los Angeles. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And after giving away some points on the first play of their last drive, Brock, pressure is on to make up for it here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
Back to the air following that pick six. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Back to throw now. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Another one here to London. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him, the Sharks at the 38. Still sticking with the passing game. Hits him on the inbound. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 29-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. He's got it in the red zone. Has some room to work. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making a one-score game before halftime. Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for two.
Two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 1. And he stopped short of that goal line. That would have made it a field goal game, but instead the deficit remains at 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. Gets this one to Gadsden. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They send him left out of the slot. Herbert on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Motioning left is Johnston. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, And he did. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first two